it's your girl Nature Bay, most likely to brighten your day, most likely to send healing vibes your way. And today I want to talk about the importance of having a doula. I'm a maternal healer. I work with women to heal themselves spiritually, physically, and emotionally. That's what I do. That's my calling. That's what I've always been called to do. I've always worked with kids. I've always worked with moms. So yeah, it's only right that I put myself out there and Mommy, sing to me. Sing to me. Mommy, sing. I am a maternal healer. I provide emotional, spiritual, and physical support to women who are actively trying to get pregnant, who are actively pregnant, or who have in the past had kids in the past. As a doula, it's very important for me to make sure that mothers have the best pregnancy that they possibly can have, that they are not stressed out, or not feeling depressed, or having anxiety, even though those things are common. It is my goal to make sure that those levels decrease. If you're at 100% anxiety rate, the goal is for me to bring you down to 0, or at least 10% or under. Because of melanated women, to be honest with you, I do it because we lack support. I chose to be a maternal healer just because I feel as though America is a pharmaceutical country and we're not always taught to express our emotions or to dive deep into our emotions. One thing about women, after women have carried a child for 9 months, is that, or even 3 months, or even 3 weeks, if you fell in love with that child, with your seed that you're carrying, once that child is outside of your body, it causes depression. And a lot of women, it causes mental health issues, and sometimes we can pass that on to our kids. Sometimes we can take out our anger and our frustration on our kids. And so I feel like it's important for women to have the emotional support, so therefore they can prevent from passing negative and unwanted emotions towards their kids and their siblings. I provide my doula services in the following 8 categories. It definitely can broaden or expand soon, but right now I'm in 8 categories when it comes to my doula services. So 1, I am a birth doula. I provide services, again, emotional, physical, and spiritual comfort before, during, and after, which would be postpartum, which is my next category. But I provide it both during and before, and it's just to make sure that the mother receives the happiest and the healthiest and the safest experience possible. My next area would be postpartum, and that is for have already had their child. So to help mothers out with their infants, to help them out with breastfeeding, just everything that's within that first 3 months of just having a child. The third area that I specialize in when it comes to doula is bereavement. Now, for those of you who don't know what bereavement is I provide services to mothers who have miscarriage, who maybe have birthed a stillborn child, may have had a child, and then that child was later on diagnosed of stating that they will not live long after birth. So that's called bereavement. That's actually some of my favorite clients they deal with. I don't know why, but I'm very talented when it comes to grieving, when it comes to helping people emotionally overcome, breaking soul ties, and also breaking generational curses. That's my specialty. That's my gift. The universe blessed me with that, and I'm so thankful. Now, to all of my mothers who are possibly over 50, I don't want to say 50, but who are over 60, and will say, hey, it's not too late for me. I still want to carry a child. I still want to be able to have the experience of being a mom. I also provide geriatric doula services. Again, that's for elder care, spiritually, emotionally, and physical, for mothers. That is my 4th area. My 5th area is adoption. So I also consider an adoption doula. That's for first-time mothers, or I'm gonna say first-time parents, maybe single parents, single mothers, foster care parents. I provide that service and that emotional and physical support for that as well. The 6th area would be hospice, which would be concerned as end of life. I help with I help with legacy projects, and I also help women and their families come to terms with accepting death, understanding death, and just feeling good about transitioning off of Earth into a next multi-realm dimension, because we are multi-dimensional beings. Our soul, our spirit has the capability to experience many realms, and that's just part of my services that I provide. Antepartum, that's for women who are on bed rest, who have maybe been diagnosed as someone who has a high risk pregnancy. They've been stressed, maybe confused, emotionally drained. I'm here. And then finally, which is one of my favorites, I cannot lie, cannabis. I'm also considered a cannabis doula. That's for women who want to take a holistic way to cure their sickness, their inflammation, their pain, instead of actually want to. For mothers who want to avoid taking pain medication, who want to avoid using drugs that come from these pharmaceutical companies that are only here to cause us more diseases and bring us back in the hospital and make us fertile. I also work with women who are who have fertility issues, but that's up under my doula category. That's up under my herbalist category, because hey, your girl is an herbalist and a personal trainer and a baby massage therapist. All of that with my own land. Own your body, your spirit, and your soul. Nature Babe, most likely to brighten your day, most likely to send healing vibes your way. Baby. Period. Let's go. Let's continue to heal. Let's continue to love. And let's continue to elevate. Gang, gang. Love you, mamacitas. It's the middle of the night. I know I love you so